Shalom YouTube, back here to do another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness is something that every believer in Christ must do in this life. Now in this life, I understand that there's people that do you wrong. There's people that will, that have done us wrong in the past. And certain things that's done to us, it can be hard to forgive. But in order for God to forgive us, we gotta forgive others. Now, when it comes to forgiving, how are you gonna expect to reap forgiveness, but you've been sowing unforgiveness? You've been sowing hatred. You've been sowing malice. You still are holding things against people. You haven't learned to let others go. See, in Ephesians 4 verse 32, it says, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you." Then if you go on to Mark 11 verse 25, it says, "And whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father also who is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses." See, if you want God to forgive you, you gotta learn how to forgive others. You gotta forgive others as Christ forgave in you. Because all of us were messed up. Some still is. Because in this life, the Most High is going to be pulling things out of you. The Most High is going to be trying to renew and change you, and when you want to change. Now, when you change for the Most High, He'll change your thoughts, your mindset. Now, once again, forgiveness is hard, depending on how messed up people done you. But forgiveness is the only way, is the main way. Because in this life, you gotta learn to let people go and let things go. Especially let people go, because people might have done things to you that it's hard for you to forgive them. They might have done you so wrong that it's hard for you to forgive them. And so in this life, the Most High will be trying to get you to forgive people. You gotta practice that. That's a practice. It's hard, but it's a practice. You gotta forgive, because how you expect the Most High once again to forgive you, but you can't forgive others? This is gonna be a short video, because that's all I can say about forgiveness. When you forgive, when you try to hold things against people, when you're not letting things go to the Most High, when you're not, obedient, when you're holding anger and malice in your heart against others, against folks that done you wrong in the past, it makes the Most High, not want to forgive you, because you reap what you sow. How you gonna, once again, like I said earlier in this video, how you're going to reap forgiveness, but you're not, but you're sowing unforgiveness. You're sowing unforgiveness, and you're doing that, and you're sowing hate in your heart. You gotta love one another. Be kind to one another, because love covers a multitude of sin. Love covers a multitude of sin. And then, if you go look at Matthew 18, verses 21 to 22, it says, "Then Peter came up and said to him, 'Lord, how often will my brother sin against me, and I forgive him?' 'As many as 7 times, Jesus said to him. 'I do not say to you 7 times, but 70 times 7. That means you should always forgive others. Now, that doesn't mean you have to always be around them. Don't get it misconstrued. You don't always have to be around that person, but you can forgive others. You can forgive others and not be around them. Learn to let them go and let God. Because there's people that will only be around you and only do to you what you allow them to do. So yes, forgive others. And there you can still forgive people and not have to be around them in a way where you have to hang out with them. No, you can still love them. You can still be kind to them. You still forgive them as you must forgive them. But there is a common ground. So, all in all, the main thing you want to do, if you take anything out of this video, out of this short video, learn to forgive folk. Learn to let go. Learn to let the Most High handle everything. And I pray that y'all gotten at least some edification from this video. And I pray that y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. And whatever you're into, if God's not in it, it's best you keep out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. Shalom.